also the first ever. That's the first time me and Kia have ever tagged together as well, and that was somewhat kind of like the first ever Bounty Hunters match, really. And I feel like that match in particular kind of set the tone for what me and Kia were preparing. I think just not only as a tag, but just us as a singles as well. Like,
yeah.
I think the match between me and KM Lane as well. I think it definitely got a lot of attention as well, because I think even to this day I'm still getting people talking to me about that match in particular, how it's their favorite match from that show as well, considering it was quite a stacked card as well. And like for me to hear that from not just from like hardcore fans, even like non-wrestling fans as well, which that meant a lot to me, because it just shows that, like, you know, like I think it just shows how much hard work we put into that match with little time to prepare as well.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was running quite late. There was a lot of traffic. It was raining heavily as well. I wasn't so sure if I was going to make the show on time as well. And like, so I think it was a kind of so me and Kia kind of basically we planned it, but we also kind of like called most of it out.
You went out there and called it, absolutely. And of course, you're referring to Catch 22's Gym Wars 5, which was September last year, and just a few pictures from that match. And we're going to talk about your match against Spike and your match alongside KM against Spike and Bullet very, very soon. But this match told an amazing story, because, you know, it was a culmination of the journey that the two of you had taken in Catch 22 and all the various gym wars leading up to that point. Got a round of applause from the crowd, round of applause from Mike and Paige there as well, and the respect that you two had for one another, both before and after, was there. And it was like the story was two friends going to war after everything you'd faced together up to that point. And it was a real battle, but it was an emotional story that the two of you told, and a hell of a story as well. Very, very memorable. Like you say, one of the matches that you're going to be most remembered for in 2023 for sure.
Definitely for sure. I think it's like I said, it's still something I get brought up to quite a lot, actually. And yeah, me and Kiev, we really just beat the shit out of each other as well. There was one moment where to be fair, I asked for it as well, and like, I was like, you know, he was like down on his knees, you know, I'm slapping him, and I'm like, give it back to me, you're not the KMM, I know, basically. And he gives me this like, pie! And then all of a sudden, like, my nose starts bleeding. Like, loads of blood were coming out. Not to mention, it was Catch's new like canvas as well.
I was going to say, brand new canvas, and you're bleeding.
It was on the new canvas, and I'm like, no,
Mike's going to kill me.
I was like, yeah, Mike's was going to kill me. Yeah, he's going to kill me.
But I felt that the adding the blood into the match, you know, added to the drama and added to the story, and helped you guys to tell that story. You know, taking it to that next level as far as I'm concerned. And I was going to mention the brand new canvas and the blood, but I mean, I think it is clear at the end of it that Mike was proud of the two of you. There you go, as you embrace after the match, and he brings the two of you together. There you are, really kind of, well, I'd say selling, but you're probably legit in a world of pain there as well after that brutal match between the two of you. What sort of feedback did you get from Mike Bird, who of course is your trainer at Catch 22? What sort of feedback did the two of you get? I'm guessing he can only be proud of the two of you and the display that the two of you put on.
Yeah, no, he was very proud of us, and I think that was one of the reasons why it also meant a lot to us. I think he was proud because in a way it kind of felt like, in a way, we kind of made a statement in terms of like, this is who we are, and this is what we should be, where we should be, we should be at the top, kind of thing. And I feel like that's we kind of gave it all there in a way, even with little time as well.
Yeah,
we gave it away. We wanted to make sure that it is a match to be remembered, and we wanted to give something special to the fans as well. And I think for Mike, he said that it's one of the best performances he saw in both of us as well. And for him, he said it keeps getting better and better, and it means a lot to hear that, considering it's Mike Bird.
yeah,
It's Mike Bird as well, who's probably no doubt he's to a lot of people he's a legend, and for him, I don't know if he likes being called a legend or not, but regardless, he is, and I think he still for 20 years strong, he's still going full time as well, and
yeah.
the guy is amazing.